I'm in here. Hi. Yeah. You know, it happens. To talk about what? Oh, yeah, but I'm about to start class. Yeah. I would, but well, I don't have any kids in the thing yet. Yeah. Oh, well, that's really sweet. Yeah, I do. Um, okay. I am too, especially because he's a senior. He's just like not doing anything. I kept him today. Um, like they only have one grade in that class so far for the quarter, but he didn't do it, and one other person didn't do it, and so I held them and was just like, just finish your project, and he didn't. Yeah. I mean, I know what that feels like, but like genuinely, if there's something we can do to help, we will. Like everyone's on his side. He's one of the only kids where I'm like, turn it in whenever. Like just turn it in. I'll take anything from you at any time, because it's not realistic to think he's going to turn in everything like when. Yeah. Okay. If I'll come chat with you after 7th period. I do want to go home, but like. All right. Thanks. Hello, folks. We're gonna hang out here a second and see if um, Marilyn and AJ join us. I am also not going to turn my camera on today if no one minds. I'm like sitting in the dark. I have a migraine, so I just like, you probably wouldn't even be able to see me if I turned it on, but. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and mark those two absent. Oh, just in time. AJ showing up.
Hello.
Hi. I was literally about to mark you absent.
Oh no! I was cleaning up the kitchen because I had some lunch.
See. Um,
I had some shrimp and waffle fries.
somewhat.
Shrimp and waffle fries.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, but I hate putting grease up, so that's what took me the longest.
All right. I don't know where Marilyn might be, but we're gonna move on without her for now. Okay, so today is our first Wednesday succession. It's so hard to say. That's why we named it that, so that it would be memorable. Wednesday success session. I wanted to go for student success session, but I was
There's
overruled.
too many S's.
I love the alliteration, though. It's so fun. Um, so we've only had one grade so far this quarter, which is the high school drama synthesis activity. Now, I have not graded it yet, but I do know that some of you did not turn it in, which means that when I do grade it, you'll have one big zero, and that will be your only grade. So your grade will be zero. It was due yesterday. So if you turn it in today, you can still get 90%. If you turn it in tomorrow, you can still get 80%. Um, which means if your work is worth 100, you can still make a 90 if you turn it in today. So what I want to do for today, I'm going to show you guys an assignment. And if you've already turned in your high school drama synthesis activity, then this is the activity that you'll work on. It's not due until tomorrow night. So those of you who still do need to work on your um, synthesis thing, high school drama, you'll do that during class today, and you'll hang on the Zoom call, um, until you get it done or until this class is over. And that's kind of how it'll be. So I really encourage you, obviously, to do your work and get it turned in on time, so that you don't have to stay here on Wednesdays and you can work independently. So this activity, for those of you who are finished, for everyone eventually. Um, I'm just going to share my screen with you for a sec here. This is in response to the Facebook Friendonomics article that we read yesterday. You're answering 3 questions, and this is not a thing where you have to necessarily write 200 words. As long as you answer it, you'll be grand. The first thing is to boil Brown's argument down into 1 or 2 sentences. Just tell me what's the main point of his article. The second thing is, in a short paragraph, explain to what extent his point is valid or not valid. And when you do that, I want you to practice using your objective tone, which is something that we've definitely struggled with a little bit in this class. Eliminating use of stuff like I think or in my opinion. And the last thing, if this were a source you could use in a synthesis essay about the benefits and downfalls of social media, what are 2 other sources or types of sources you might want to look for in order to further support your argument? You don't necessarily have to go find these sources. If you want to, you can. If you look up a related topic and you find an article that works really well, you can definitely um, either name that article or send me a link to it. But you could also say, if I like an article about such and such a thing, or an interview with this type of person, or a book about this subject, something like that. So this really does not have to take you more than maybe like 15 minutes. So those of you who have already turned in your high school drama synthesis activity. You can work on this. You can leave the call. You don't have to today. Sometimes I will remove you from the call so I can just work with people who are doing a success session. But if you have not yet turned in your high school drama synthesis, which is about half of you, then I want you to hang on this call and work on it either until you finish or until class is over. Does that make sense? Cool. All right. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself. Y'all just let me know if you need me.